Desiree, thank you so much for joining us. We are with Desiree Lapin with Parents Education League, and thank you so much for talking with MomFair TV. How are you doing today?
Great, thanks. It's really super to be here.
You're about to go actually chat on a panel about nonprofit.
Correct, yes.
What is some tips and advice you have for moms who have been out of the workforce, wanting to get back into this sector?
I think the most important thing for parents, moms, and dads, if they haven't been working because of, the little ones, is to do some soul searching, find out what's really important now, because maybe what was important before the kids is different now. And that's how I came into doing Parents Education League. My background's not in education, but I was really interested in learning about schools and the different types of philosophies of education, and so I created a nonprofit to help parents navigate all schools and education in Los Angeles.
We meet women who are inspired to start their own nonprofit organizations. What advice can you give our viewers about getting started?
Well, getting started is the hardest part, as always. It's that first step, and I have to say it's really about sharing your dream, your vision with others of like-minded, who are like-minded, and then coalescing that energy into something tangible. It starts with a board of directors that is savvy and will take steps towards the goal, and but yeah, it's really about finding those peeps who think like you do.
How can connections from past careers and from your community help with a career in nonprofit?
Oh, well, that's a little bit more of a challenge, I'd say. Reaching out to everybody, in your networks is important, and then going beyond that, saying, to your friends and associates, do you know anybody in the nonprofit? Perhaps going to some nonprofit events and seeing what the culture's like in those communities, attending different, events that are sponsored by a nonprofit, just to see, if that speaks to you, and then meeting people in those venues.
And many wonder if doing something to help others can be enough to support themselves financially. Can working for a nonprofit or creating a nonprofit be profitable?
It can. It really can. Yes. Nonprofit is a misnomer. You have to have some profit to be able to keep the ball rolling, keep the organization in motion. So, it's really just a matter of crunching the numbers. And sometimes, if the numbers don't crunch, that is a message. Maybe this isn't a service or need that's, viable. But that doesn't mean that something else can't be done. I've seen a lot of nonprofits do a for-profit arm and a not-for-profit arm. So, get creative. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with us.
My pleasure.
And have a great
Thank you for
panel.
having me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.